Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing a eye look using the Toofaced Chocolate Bar Eye Palette. And the first shade that I'm using is called White Chocolate. This is a very light shade, and then I'm using this all over my eyelid to set the primer that I use. And I always use the MAC paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre. And I use some sticky tape to create a very sharp finish. So the first shade in my crease is called Salted Caramel. It's a very pretty brown shade, and I'm blending this all over in my crease. I'm using a big fluffy brush by Morphe brushes. The Toofaced palette was a gift from one of my best friends called Mary. Not sure if you know her, but she has a very popular Instagram page where she features makeup artists. I will link her page down in the description bar. Now I'm going in with a darker shade, and this one is called Semi Sweet. I'm also blending this in my crease, and I'm also focusing at the outer V. So I really like the eye palette. It smells amazing. It literally smells like chocolate. The shimmery shades aren't as pigmented as I would expect from a brand like Toofaced, but the matte shades are amazing. Now the first shade that I'm applying on my eyelid is called Marzipan, not sure how to pronounce. And I'm softly pressing this at the beginning of my eyelid. Now I'm using the shade Hazelnut, and this one is going in the middle of my eyelid. So I really had to go in a few times to get more pigmentations of these shimmery shades. The matte shades are very easy to blend, just so you know. Now at the outer V I'm using the shade How to Chocolate, and I'm doing the same as I did before. I'm just softly pressing this on my eyelid. Now I'm using that big fluffy brush from Morphe brushes with whatever is left on it, and I'm blending this in my crease to make sure that the shades that I applied on my eyelids are blended in my crease. Now I wanted the outer V a little bit more intense, so I used the shade Triple Fudge. This is a dark brown shade, and I'm blending this along the place where I applied the sticky tape to create a sort of gradient. This is also a very nice trick for when you want to create a smoky wing. But that's not what I'm going for. I just want to intensify and darken up the outer V. Now I am done with applying the eyeshadow, so I removed my sticky tape. You can see it leaves me with a very clean line. Now I'm going in with eyeliner. I'm using the Sigma Beauty Wicked Gel eyeliner. This is one of my favorite eyeliners. I also like to use the Maybelline Gel eyeliner, which is a little bit more affordable, I guess, but I like both. And you can buy Maybelline at your local drugstore, so that's more easy. For my waterline I use the Tarte Double Take eyeliner, which has two sides, really easy to use. Now I used a single eyeshadow by Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Noir. I wanted to stick to using only the eye palette, but it doesn't include a black eyeshadow, so I just decided to use this one. So I am blending this right underneath the lower lash line to kind of connect the pencil in my waterline with the eyeshadow. Now I use the shade Cherry Cordial, and I'm softly blending this underneath the black eyeshadow. First I wanted to go in with a brown shade, but I wanted to do something different because else it will just be too basic, so I decided to go in with the red shade. And I'm wearing my new Weary lashes, which have launched this week. You can get them on my website Annytude.com. I really like these lashes. They are perfect for taking pictures. You can also wear them at a daily basis. They are not too dramatic. And I have a special discount, which I will mention in the description bar. So I really hope you enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully I will see you in my next one. And I wish you all a lovely day. Bye guys!